Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Muppet. Welcome back to another Starcraft 2 Daily Masters cast. Let's check out the players we have in this game. Down the bottom right side of the map, it is going to be Mr. HyuN, 26 years of age, from South Korea, plays for Team Rocat, and he is going for a very, very fast third base expansion and following it up with a spawning pool. So this is like a 2-hatch pool expansion sort of play, which is pretty awesome stuff. And his opponent up the top right side of the map is going to be Mr. Alicia, 27 years of age, from South Korea, plays for Team Axiom, and he has actually gone for a Nexus after the Cyber Core, so we'll be getting that gate tech out nice and fast. Looks like he's going to be putting a pylon down somewhere in this area, and yes, it's still going to have a nice bit of macro. If we weren't seeing this Nexus come out right now, I would say that HyuN would almost certainly be screwed, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. We've got a Zealot out there already. Looks like a lot more stuff is going to be coming out. As soon as that gate tech is up, we'll probably see another couple of gateways come out. Maybe it's going to be a 3-gate off 2 bases, something like that. Fast 3-gate. Move out with a ton of units and see what sort of damage he can do. And yeah, that's going to be very interesting. The Overlord spots the probe, so it's going to be a little bit hard for a pylon to be put down over here. The Lings are going to chase it. Who knows if they will catch it. It's going to be very hard. And the Zealot choosing not to go nuts on the hatchery, probably because it realizes that the Queen is almost out there. And so that's it. Another Queen being bumped up straight away. So HyuN getting as many Queens as he possibly can, as fast as he possibly can. Overlord going down to a Stalker. Sees a pylon on the edge. Who knows what's going to go there. Maybe it's going to be some secret tech. Maybe not. Bunch of Lings coming in, but it is completely blocked off here, and they will not be able to get through this nice wall off, although the Zealot is not on hold position. Oh, that was almost a painful situation. Get the Stalker down there, Alicia, dude. Hold position is so important on the Zealot. If you don't have hold position, the Zealot will run out to the Lings. The Lings can bait him out and then run around the Zealot and get in, and once the Lings are in your base, they can just do so much chaos. It's such a pain in the ass to track them down and actually kill them. And when they've got Ling speed, it's twice as hard. So no Ling speed at the moment. Doesn't look like Ling speed is coming out either. But it definitely could happen at some point in the future. Right now, HyuN focusing on his macro in a very big way, going for a ton of workers. And now the force is moving out, and Alicia feeling a little bit better about going out there. I do not know if he's still going to go for any sort of aggressive play. I would say maybe. But the fact that he was denied putting the pylon down here, I'm not sure where that probe actually went, but I have a feeling that it may have died. And yeah, that's it. So I've actually got a third base coming down. HyuN, I don't know if he saw that on the very edge of his vision. He does have an Overlord he can fly in there, so he probably will fly that Overlord in and just take a look at this third base whenever he wants to. Hallucinated Oracle, just to annoy people. Maybe he's going to be able to force a couple of Spore Crawlers to be built. It's not a big pain in the ass, but, you know, screwing him over a little bit, annoying him a little bit. There we go, he's just going to run away. The key with a Hallucinated Oracle is not to put yourself in a position where it's a good idea to actually attack, because then when you attack you do no damage, and your opponent's like, hey, you know what, that's not a real Oracle. So in this position, it'll be quite easy for him to kill a few workers. The fact that he's not going to do that probably tells HyuN that it is hallucinated, so I don't know if he's actually going to build Spore Crawlers, but on the other hand, Spore Crawlers not a bad idea, even if you are pretty sure that there's no air tech on the other side. I mean, they're good for detection, that sort of stuff. So yeah, why not? They're relatively cheap, but when you are playing on the very edge, trying to get as much as you possibly can, then sometimes 3 Spore Crawlers. You got to remember, you got to use 3 workers to build those 3 Spore Crawlers. Sometimes can be a little bit too much to go for. There we go. Nice force field blocking the roaches off, and the rest of these guys are going to get taken out. Beautiful play by Alicia to block the roaches off. And HyuN, realizing that's not going to happen, jumps straight back into building 10 more workers. That attack failed, so let's get some macro going again, so the next attack will be even better. Upgrades wise, we've got speed, 1 armor just starting, but Alicia has almost finished level 1 weapons, so Alicia definitely getting into the upgrades right there. going for the Twilight Council as well. Unlike a lot of Protoss games, we're not seeing a lot of heavy tech up from Mr. Alicia. He's not going for any sort of high tech really fast. He's got the robotics facility, he's got the Templar archives, but we've not seen any third level tech. I think, yeah, third level tech is when you've got like the robotics bay or the Templar archives or fleet beacon even, all those sort of buildings, third level tech. And the robotics facility, I believe, is like second level tech. And I think, yeah, Cybercore and Gateway, they're all first level tech. So, yes, very, very awesome stuff. Look at the creep, man. He's really pushing that creep very hard. Needs to send down like a couple of zealots down there or something like that just to take those guys out. The weapons continuing to go out. Alicia pushing those weapons nice and hard. About a third of the way to getting level 2 weapons. HyuN still trying to get level 1 armor. Oh, the zealots are going to get owned here. They might take out the creep shipment. They do, but they do get completely swarmed by the lings. That's going to stop the creep for a little while. He's going to need to get some queens over there to jumpstart it, and I don't think he's going to get queens over there anytime soon. Meanwhile, the rest of the force is coming down. Going to be pushing the creep back even further. You got to remember the creep is fully covering the 4th base location for Alicia right here. So if he wants to get a 4th base, he simply cannot at this point, which is definitely not a good position to be in. So yes, fully on back now. We'll have to see how many forces he can build up, because I don't know. They're about even, I think. But damn, those lings are just a crap ton of lings. There's lings absolutely everywhere. I think he's able to hold this off, but Alicia has a lot of stalkers and not as many zealots as I would like to see, considering how many lings he's facing. So that amount of lings really, really shaves down Alicia's force quite messily. Just a whole ton of forces just got lost. He still manages to survive, once again due to some very, very good force field work to keep the roaches out of it. But there's no way to keep the lings out of it. They're just too fast to get in anywhere near there. So that is it. And of course we do have four bases for Mr. HyuN at this point. And Alicia may be going on the offensive here. We do have a ton of mutas out, and the mutas are going to move all the way around. Maybe try and flank on the 3rd base. Maybe going to try going straight back into the expansion. We do not... Oh, we do have a mothership core over there, so a walk back definitely going to work. There's no gap here, and suddenly HyuN is going to be putting the pressure on. We've got mutas here, we've got lings over there. This base is going to go down. He's going to snipe this base, and then he's going to mothership core walk back. But whether or not it's going to be in time, I do not know, because I can't imagine that he's going to go for a whatchamacallit. He might go for a base race, actually. He's thinking about it, but HyuN isn't even bothering to kill buildings. He's just killing workers. He's just destroying a ton of workers, and the worker numbers are going down like you would not believe. But Alicia moving in, sending some stalkers in, doing a pretty great job. These guys going in as well, doing a pretty good job. And yeah, base race situation, who is going to win? Usually it's the Zerg player, because they're able to expand so quickly and just do so much crazy stuff all over the place. Whereas the Protoss is a little bit hard. They can still chuck a pylon every now and then, but do they have enough probes to actually go out and do that sort of stuff? 3. We got 3 probes, and I'm guessing all 3 of them are still here. They're still there. Oh, he's building probes though, so that's good. And HyuN has decided to back off and save his own bases. The Immortals are in here. They're not quite going to be able to get this hatchery down, unfortunately, but they're going to make a good try of it. It's actually going to get pretty close, but the Immortals do go down. And HyuN jumped back, saved his base, and now the mutas are going to come out again. And yes, it's 19 versus 1, so Alicia did do a fantastic job of killing drones, but he's just got nothing left for himself. Absolutely nothing left. So let's have a look at the army tab, because that's all that really matters here. 42 lings, 20 mutas. I assume that HyuN can just keep building lings till the end of the earth, so he should be fine. He's only facing 2 zealots and a bunch of sentries and stalkers. So yes, as long as he can keep the ling production up, he should be fine. His macro is going to be pretty crappy at this point, but he can still build lings off that much. And it looks like he is going to be happy just doing a base race, maybe. I don't know. He kind of changes his mind every 2 seconds, so it's going to be interesting. Do we have a mothership core? We do have a mothership core. It does have enough energy to warp on back. So So, interesting. Very, very interesting. Bunch of lings over there. They need to be somewhere. We actually got a spire being built down there. Obviously some insurance, but Alicia has spotted that. So, very, very nice job. And suddenly it's a little bit more important for HyuN to actually take these forces out. But the sheer amount of stalkers does chase him away. All the lings have gone down. And we need to have another plan. HyuN needs to be building something else, but he doesn't quite have enough. There's enough for a hatchery. He's got enough for a hatchery. And what can he do, though? Where is his drone? Does he have a drone out in the middle of the map? I really, really don't know. But he better find one soon, because he needs something. He's got an extractor there. That should hold him up for a little while. Meanwhile, Mr. Alicia has not a lot. Where's the mothership core gone? I forget where the mothership core is gone. But he needs that mothership core, because then he can warp straight back. No, he can't actually. He can't warp back to his nexus, because there is no nexus. So he can't warp back no matter what he does. What the? I think he was taking care of some broodlings, or whatever the hell they're called. These little guys. Yeah, broodlings. So he's actually taking care of these guys as well, so they can't warp into workers. Is that the plan? I'm not sure, but there is a hatchery going down, and the buildings are all going down, and yeah, Alicia didn't have anything in his back pocket. I think all the workers were dead. HyuN still had one worker, had a hatchery going, and that was it. GG. So it came down to a base race, and HyuN pulled out the victory in the end. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching this game. I gotta go now, because WoW was just logged in. So there we go, Warlords of Dread. I'm gonna be checking it out. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned.